All right, Dave, great to have you back in again and spend a half day with us. We focused on some of your basic fundamentals. Here's where you were when you first arrived. You were setting up, still a little bit slouched from your upper spine region, your thoracic spine, and love to see that chin up, neck up, so we get a little bit straighter spine angle here at address. In addition to that, the takeaway was just a little bit inside and then lifted. And this is something we've worked on in the past, trying to get the feeling, get a little more extension away, toe up, and then rotate your shoulders back, completing, especially your right shoulder, completing your backswing so you don't feel like you lift it. So from that particular position, you're coming from a fairly steep angle of approach, and then you make it a little bit more steep as you start down. And this is, where you recover it quite nicely with your good hand-eye coordination, and that causes that old chicken wing that you go, oh, I got that chicken wing again. Well, that's just a byproduct of being a little steep coming into the shot and recovering it with your good hand action. All right, so what do we want to feel? These are some exercises we had you working on, feeling like you could get the club swinging away, getting a little more toe up with a little bit more right forearm extension at this particular point, feeling like you push down on your left thumb and really set that club up. From that position, it was just rotate your right shoulder to the top and let your arms just kind of follow that turn. And you'll notice that's a significant change from where we were in the first swing right here, where you got very lifted. You can see how high that right elbow is at this particular point, creating that lifted left arm position. So from a good extended left arm across your chest position, it was just plant the left heel and feel that right elbow get delivered down next to your right hip as you start to clear your left hip out of the way. So that brought you beautifully from an inside path coming down and through. And certainly these are practice swings. As soon as we put it into action, we're seeing better results going back. Now this looks excellent at this particular point. This is what we call leftover. It's just you're so used to feeling it a little bit long like that, you're trying to find that sensation of what you think is normal, which is basically your just conditioned habit. But it's much better. It's better than where it was, and with more repetitions of being aware of what you want to do differently. You're going to calm down this little sensation right here. And so the feeling I gave you, and this is when you hit it your best, is feel like you finish at about 3/4. If you do that, you got a better chance of staying right in that zone right there. And then from here, your tendency was still to kind of come over a little bit with a high right side. But it's certainly improved. It's greatly improved from where it was on the right. This is why you're able to release through the shot with club and center, and you don't get that big hold-on chicken wing type look like what you had over here on the left-hand side. It's folding down better, you're turning through the shot better, and you're starting to use your rotary power, and your body pivot is really certainly helping you lead the way. So I would continue to work on these basic feelings. I gave you a drill as well with the happy ball, trying to get the feeling that we, on the start of the downswing, got a little bit more patient with the hands and arms, allowing for the kinetic chain to work more from the ground up. And the goal here is to keep your hands back and shoulders back as you start to feel like you plant that left heel on the ground and then clear the left hip. And you notice the sequencing is certainly allowing you then to get that club delivered right down into your good delivery position where your right elbow's on your right hip, and you've maintained your angle retention. So those are the feels, those are the drills. The more repetitions you give the drills, the more conditions into your new formed habit. So we look forward to seeing your progress, and until next time, happy golfing.